Welcome to the deep dive. We're jumping straight into some really fascinating ideas today.
Yes, building on our last discussion about steps to authenticity.
Exactly. This time we're looking at a source called the gift of wisdom. And it really gets into this shift, doesn't it? From thinking you have a soul.
To knowing you are one, it's a fundamental shift in perspective, yeah.
So the gift of wisdom gives us a kind of roadmap, and it's structured around 12 months, 12 themes.
Right. And for May, the theme, the guiding principle is serenity.
Serenity. Okay, that word might make you think, relaxing music, maybe a spa day.
Huh, maybe. But this goes much deeper.
Yeah, the source describes it as the calm in the storm. Also, the quietness inside a rainy afternoon.
Nice imagery. And there's that powerful line, too, knowing that despite appearances, all is well.
That's the one. It's presented not as something you achieve, but as like an inherent gift. One of these 12 strands of wisdom we already possess.
Precisely. These strands, serenity included, aren't isolated goals. They're all interwoven, part of a larger understanding of our inner selves.
And it's meant to be practical, right? Not just theory.
Yeah.
Like a day-by-day thing.
Exactly. It picks up where steps to authenticity left off. There's a daily entry, even for leap years.
So you just start with today's date.
You start with today's date, yeah. And you focus on the month's theme, in this case, serenity, through these daily affirmations.
And the goal behind it all.
The source calls it soul growth. It's about quieting the mind, shifting its allegiance, from the ego
to the soul. Makes sense. Okay, so today is May 12th, 2025. Let's dive into the May affirmation, starting right here.
Okay, May 12th. Thought has the temporary ability to block the power of God.
Temporary. That word jumps out.
It does, doesn't it? It acknowledges thoughts are powerful, they can consume us.
Totally.
But it says that power is limited, temporary. There's something more fundamental, call it God, call it soul, that thought can obscure.
But not actually defeat or eliminate.
Right. It makes you think, how often do we get stuck believing the noise in our heads is the whole story?
A lot, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, next day, May 13th. Serenity helps you process the hard aspects of life.
This feels very relatable. But it's not just gritting your teeth and bearing it.
Well,
the idea here seems to be that serenity creates this internal space, a calm center.
So you can look at difficulties without being completely swept away.
Exactly. You engage with them, but from a place of inner stillness.
Got it. Then May 14th says, serenity isn't a goal, it is a tool.
Yes. This is crucial, I think. It reframes the whole thing. It's not about reaching some final state of perfect peace.
It's functional, like a hammer or something.
Precisely. Its value is in what it does, how it helps you navigate, how it helps you connect, which leads right into the next one.
May 15th. The power of the soul can't be accessed without serenity.
Wow.
Okay. That's direct.
It really emphasizes the importance of that inner quiet. It suggests it's not just nice to have, it's actually necessary.
A prerequisite.
Yeah. If your mind's racing, if it's full of chatter and worry, the source says that deeper power, that soul connection, just can't get through.
And the next two really hammer this home. May 16th. A chaotic mind cannot access the soul. And May 17th. A chaotic mind cannot access God.
It's drawing a very clear line, isn't it? Mental clutter, mental chaos is a barrier, full stop.
To accessing your own depth and maybe something beyond that depth, too.
Right. Quieting that internal noise is presented as fundamental.
Then, May 18th. Praying to God produces mixed results because the mind is not clear. That's interesting. It puts the onus on our internal state.
It does. It suggests the effectiveness isn't just about the words or the act of praying, but about the clarity, the receptiveness you bring to it.
A scattered mind might just be scattering the intention.
Something like that. It might not be truly present or able to receive.
Okay. Following this thread of clarity, May 19th, a mind that is not clear cannot know itself.
And that links inner quiet directly to self-awareness. How can you understand yourself, your patterns, your real desires, if there's constant noise?
You can't hear yourself think, literally.
Exactly. Clarity becomes the foundation for self-knowledge here.
May 20th gives a perspective on the mind's job. The mind is designed to be utilized in service to the soul.
That really flips the usual dynamic, doesn't it? Often feels like the mind is the boss.
Totally in charge, yeah.
But this proposes a different relationship. The mind as a capable tool, but guided by a deeper wisdom, the soul's wisdom.
Leading to more harmony, potentially.
That seems to be the idea, an aligned way of being.
But May 21st points out the problem. The soul cannot tell the mind what to say or do if chaos reigns.
It's like trying to have a conversation next to a jackhammer. The communication breaks down.
The signal gets lost in the noise.
That's a good way to put it. The chaos jams the signal from the soul.
Then in May 22nd talks about this feeling of being separate. If the mind thinks it is separate from the soul, it will take time to heal this fundamental misunderstanding.
Ah, the perceived separation. It's a core idea in many traditions.
And this frames it as a misunderstanding, something that can be healed.
Yes, not a permanent state, but something that needs time, effort, awareness to resolve.
And the key to resolving it. May 23rd. All healing comes from switching your identity from ego to soul. Huge.
It's a radical shift in where you place your sense of I am, moving from the ego, the fears, the desires, the surface stuff,
To identifying with that deeper, constant presence, the soul.
the source implies is inherently whole, wise, connected.
And May 24th gives this process a name. The process of merging your identity with your soul is commonly known as awakening,
So it provides a definition within this context. Awakening is this identity shift.
towards a truer understanding of who you are.
Right.
Then, May 25th asks us directly, can you see the importance of serenity?
After laying all that groundwork,
Yeah, it feels like a rhetorical question almost. The connections are pretty clear.
it really prompts you to connect the dots yourself. Serenity isn't just relaxation. It's linked to access, clarity, healing, awakening.
Then, May 26th, just beautifully simple. Serenity is a quiet mind,
Boils it right down. No jargon, just inner stillness.
free from the usual mental buzz.
Yep.
May 27th loops back to the divine connection. God can talk to a quiet mind.
Echoing those earlier points, that quiet space is where connection happens, where guidance can be received.
And May 28th flips the perspective slightly from an earlier one. A loud mind cannot hear its own soul.
Reinforcing that the noise blocks perception. It prevents you from hearing that inner wisdom, your own soul's voice.
Then a really comforting one on May 29th. Your soul is always trying to talk to you. I will never stop trying.
That's quite reassuring, isn't it? It suggests this constant, unwavering inner presence and support,
Always there, always reaching out.
regardless of how noisy our minds get.
And May 30th takes that connection even further. There is nothing you could ever do or say to keep me from you because I am you.
Wow. That speaks to a fundamental unity, an unbreakable bond.
No separation is ultimately possible.
That's the implication, an intrinsic oneness.
And wrapping up the month, May 31st. Serenity is a pathway to God.
It brings it all together. Serenity isn't the destination, maybe, but it's the path.
The means to facilitate that deeper connection.
Exactly. It bridges the gap between our everyday mind and, well, something much more profound.
Check it. The source also directs us back to a couple of earlier May affirmations, like May 3rd.
Yes, peace does not come from denying that something is real. It comes from knowing that more of God will grow from the combustion.
That word combustion, it sounds intense.
It does. It suggests that difficulties, challenges, the combustion aren't just things to get through. They're actually catalysts.
For growth.
For growth, for transformation. Something new and positive emerges from the intensity. It's not denying the fire. It's seeing what the fire produces.
Interesting. And then it points us to May 7th and 8th, asking us to think about turbulent times, past or future.
And our ability to find that inner stillness within them.
Yeah, it feels like a personal check-in. Can you find that calm center when things are rough?
It's an invitation for self-reflection. Have you tapped into that stillness before? Can you cultivate it going forward?
And there's also May 9th. I am here at all times, in all places.
Emphasizing that constant presence of the soul.
Right. And May 10th, I am beneath thought.
Positioning the soul as something more fundamental than the fleeting activity of the mind. It's the ground upon which thoughts arise.
Okay, so pulling all these threads from May together, serenity is clearly way more than just feeling calm.
Absolutely. It's presented as this essential tool, this key.
To unlock our own wisdom, our soul connection, maybe even a connection to the divine, whatever that means to you.
It's about quieting that constant mental chatter, tuning out the noise to tune in a deeper signal.
It feels like a direct follow-on from authenticity, doesn't it? How can you be truly authentic if you're just lost in the noise all the time?
That's a great point. The themes really reinforce each other. Serenity allows you to hear the authentic self, the soul. It breaks through the ego's static.
So the journey inward, according to this, really starts with cultivating that stillness.
That seems to be the core message for May, yes.
So as you go about your day, maybe keep these ideas in mind. Consider how these affirmations about serenity land with you.
How do they resonate with your own life, your own quest for inner quiet or connection?
Which brings us to a final thought to leave you with.
Based on everything we've explored from the gift of wisdom today, How might consciously creating even brief moments of serenity in your day actually shift your awareness? Could it help you better notice your own inner voice, your intuition? Something to ponder.
Definitely something to reflect on. Thanks for diving deep with us today.